Okay, YouTubers, here we go again. It's Wednesday, November 5th. As you can see, I had a wild hair. I broke out the toy tractor and my 6-foot tiller goes in the back. The Land Pride RTA 2072 model rotary tiller. Now this thing does have a forward rotating unit, and I had the wild hair. As I said before, I've got stuff around here I don't really want in the hayfield. I done this from this spot over toward the property line over there. Done that yesterday afternoon. Now you're probably wondering, why in the world didn't you just go all the way to the far end, to your ends? Well, I'm really just trying to work up where the water stood on my stood on the plate on the field. And now, granted, it's only working. It's like I thought about plowing it, and then I thought, well, hell, by the time I plow it, the little plow I got needs a tire fixed on it. Well, that's one of those. Yeah, I can get that fixed, be all right. And the other moldboard plow, of course, I pointed out in the past video, needs some plow shears on it. I'm fighting it, trying to get it to stay in the ground and roll the dirt. And plus, it was just rolly. The last time I plowed, I don't plow often enough to get it running a plow. And by the time I get it figured out, I'm done for the year. So, had the wild hair. Now I thought about getting the disc out. It's about a 8-10 foot wide disc roughly, but it's got a flat tire on it. I couldn't get to take air, so rather than run to town, try to find a used tire and all that crap, I got to scratch my head and I thought, you know, what the hell, I got that tiller over there, I got a toy tractor, let's just try to work the ground up thick, because it'll go down, you know, 3 inches or so. It's like, oh, let's see here. Oh yeah, we're down, yeah, a good three inches, fluffed and flopped around. And plus, another thought behind that was, as the tines are rotating forward, they're throwing some of that dirt ahead of the tines. I was thinking, well, some of my uneven areas, now there's a spot, I don't know if you can see where I'm pointing or not, but there's some spots where that really has a bad spot in it. Well, I tried to, I'm going to work this another angle. We'll go one more time here after a bit and try to use the tiller to pull the dirt and fill in the holes. That's what I'm trying to do right now. Get the ground loosened up, line on the tines to move the dirt, and then the drag, and then here on the back of the tiller, you've got this here, like on all tillers. I got that dragging the ground, so I'm hoping it's pulling some of the dirt back into place. So anyway, that's what I'm doing, right or wrong. I'm gonna do that. And I'm gonna work on over here more toward the utility pole, which is along the roadside of the field. I'm not going quite as far. I'm really just trying to work right in that low spot where the water stood. Try to level that out, and we'll see how that works out for me. So anyway, yeah, hang on. I'll try to do some little short ride-along type footage here. So yeah, hang in there. Now, here's the unfortunate side of it. Yep, I got right about the PTO speed, over 2,500 RPM. Running about, dead deep in the ground, a couple inches, maybe 3. But I can only run in first and the A drive on this little 4600 John Deere tractor. So yeah, it's slow going, very slow going. I think I was out here for about 2.5, 3 hours just to do what I done yesterday. But it doesn't do too bad for a first pass. The second pass, it's going to work up even finer. And I really hope that, like, right over in there, I can pull that dirt by going a different angle and fill them holes, you know, them low spots in a little bit. And that's never a bad thing. We're shaking because that tiller behind me is hopping and shaking as it's working the ground up. So, anyway, I made this, I'll leave it short. I made this leave you short here. Stuck around this long, thumbs up to you. Hey, those of you others that have found the videos, found my channel, thank you. Thank you for subscribing. Or just watching the video, thank you. Share them, whatever. Yeah, as always, yep, please comment, rate, and subscribe. And I'll catch you on the next one. Hey, thanks for watching. Talk at you later. Okay, YouTubers, we'll just add a little more to that last part of that video. So I got the whole little hayfield, what I wanted covered where the water stood at. Like I was saying, it's going about 3 inches down, fluffing the dirt. And there again, the main reason why I wanted to do this was because the ground has become so hard packed. Now I know moldboard plowing would have done some good to it. I would have liked to have used my disc, ran the disc over this, but this is just packed so hard, and that disc is just so light, it probably just danced back and forth across the field, you know, across the ground as I went. Now I'm contemplating seriously about going back over, like I think I mentioned earlier, go over this another direction. I already went from the north, we're facing north right now. Already went kind of in a northeast to southwest angle. Now I'm contemplating spinning around a little bit and going the other way, go from a northwest to a southeast and try to move the dirt a little bit. But I'm also considering a couple other options here. One, leave it lay. I've got some rain coming next week. Like the forecaster said, Monday, Tuesday, mainly Tuesday. So the contemplation is, let this lay, let a rain get on it and see how it lays out. And the following week, Thanksgiving week, I've got some extra time off. So my thought is get my tires on my disc fixed, because they're old tires, bad tires. Matter of fact, I tried to air one of them, like I said earlier, it wouldn't hold air or even air up. So, like I said, the option was to go to the front tine, go to the tiller on the toy tractor, and just to get the ground broke up. Yeah, I do have a subsoiler, single shank, where I could have went down and busted the subsoil up, but I did that once before, and going every 3 feet roughly. But it was just hard on the toy tractor. I mean, it just pulled hard on it, and it was bringing up chunks of dirt. I mean, it chunks. It was packed that hard. And that's been probably 5 years ago I done that. But like I said, this is just hay ground, so it's just driven over constantly. You know, 3, 4 times 5 times every time I cut the hay. So it just got packed over time. Plus a lot of water, just the tonnage of those gallons upon gallons of water that stood over this just really packed her down. So anyway, I'm rambling, I know. But I have ideas that I may I may try, I'll try a video when I do them, but the one thought is, yes, wait and get the wheel disc out, get the 806 Farmall out, and run the wheel disc and work all this up, not just the area where the water stood. Now, 'cause there's still some good, there's a good stand of clover over here, and the grasses were still good standing here, so they just cut that up. But that's why I kind of did. I just went where mainly where the water was standing. But my thing I'm thinking about doing is I have a 12-foot spike harrow. Now, the thought is, okay, I've got that Cyclone, old antique Cyclone spreader I can put on my 3-point. I got that spike harrow. It's 12 foot. It's two 6-foot sections on a bar pipe. Thought being, when I go to put, I got some lime and fertilizer I want to put on this. My thought is put the broadcast spreader, Cyclone broadcast spreader, on the toy tractor. Put it on here and start spreading the lime and fertilizer. But the other thought is, at the same time, while I'm doing that, now granted, it may spread a little wider than 12 foot. My other thought is, well, while that's up here like this, at this height, there's a cable ran impeller, while this is dumping the fertilizer and lime, pelletized lime out, one or the other, or both, however I make the damn thing up. Put the spike harrow on at the same time and run the spike harrow behind it. That way I'm killing two birds with one stone, one pass. I'm putting on fertilizer and or lime, and it's getting worked into the ground a little bit by the spike harrow at the same time. To be honest, I'm tempted to go get the spike harrow right now and do that today. It's early yet. I think it's 2-3 o'clock. What time is it? That's almost 2:30 in Central Time in the communistic state of Illinois, as some may call it, Illinois. But anyway, I've rambled on another 6 minutes on top of the video. So anyhow, I'm gonna let you go. Hey, if you stuck around this long, thumbs up for listening to me. That being said, you know the drill. Comment, like, subscribe. You know, hit the buttons. You know, I like when you guys comment. I like to hear your thoughts, good or bad. All that. But yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. You all take care. Have a safe week, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.